Intelligent, insightful, smart. These are words other podcasts use to describe themselves, not us. This is Fairly Harmless, where missing the point is only the beginning. With musical accompaniment provided by the Boston Horns, East Coast Funk. Please enjoy Andrew and James.
Welcome to Fairly Harmless. I'm Andrew.
I'm James.
I'm Ricky.
And I'm Fast Eddie.
All right.
That's all I've got to say about that.
Shit.
Shit.
Quack.
Have you had, so I'll ask the question we have to ask every time, which is, have you actually listened to any of the podcasts?
I have.
Wow.
That's a good start. That's
Yeah,
more
the
than
one
most
that,
of our guests.
Yeah.
All right.
So you have is this the surprise?
We've been receiving gifts
Very good.
that we were puzzled about.
Well, you didn't know they were gifts. You thought that they were.
Oh, you didn't know they were coming?
None of this are what you see here. So for the studio audience, wooden messages have been appearing in boxes being dropped off by FedEx for the last couple of weeks.
And you were becoming very concerned.
Something is happening, and I thought it was like AI, my wife Odessa thought it was AI. I thought somebody was just fucking with us.
Yes.
I was concerned.
I believe.
I had speculation about who it was. He had speculation about who it was, and amazingly, we're all wrong.
Do we know who it is now?
We know who it is now.
There was some red herring. Oh wait, now I have an idea.
To preface all that, let me get up for a sec.
Okay.
Talks amongst yourselves.
I'm now speaking to you with my eyes closed.
I know, it's kind of disturbing, actually.
Because I've painted eyes on my eyelids?
It's very...
But one of them is winking at you?
Yes, exactly. For the studio.
Ed, what do you think?
All right, now, open your eyes.
Awesome. That's great.
So that's a handmade item that was hand-delivered to me today. Friend of the show, his daughter came up with this idea.
Now I do have an idea.
Yeah, so what this is, we have our first fan art.
Fucking A, man.
We are making our way in the world today. One of our listeners has made and we're going to put this on the website. What I'm holding right now is a custom, Fairly Harmless piece that has our name expertly designed and crafted with love and caring, which is something that I didn't think anybody had for us.
I know. Do you want to tell me who it is, or can I guess?
You can guess.
Has he not? He's been on the show.
No.
Well, then I don't know who it is.
Okay. It's Thomas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's way too smart to be listening to this show.
Way. Him and his daughter.
Way.
That was funny
Him
right
and his
there. I
kid
like
are way
that.
too smart.
He's way too smart.
How old is his daughter?
I don't know. I don't know how old she is.
She's probably too smart to be listening to this podcast. I mean, if his daughter, wow,
yeah,
that's amazing. So he listens to the podcast.
Yeah, apparently, and he.
Thanks, Thomas.
So what they gave us in the mail.
Did he love it that you were freaking out getting these things in the mail?
I don't think he knew.
He doesn't even know that part. Yeah,
we fucking need. Well, now we got to have him on. He could be great.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he could be great. Holy shit! I'd never thought. Yes, he would be perfect.
In the mail, we were sent creative words that we come up with on this show, made out of wood.
So there's one that says flabbergasted almonds. Yeah.
That's a saying you guys used?
No, these are brand new sayings.
But the whole point is that they were missing the point.
They were missing the point.
So I was correct in that speculation.
Yeah, I believe so. And these will adorn our wall over here. So
yeah,
This is we have
sweet.
made it, man. Fan art.
So yeah, for people who are curious, one says flabbergasted almonds. The other one says fancy hard hats. There's another
Harry
one.
Farm Dress. Harry Farm Dress.
Which I think those last two are kind of little plays on the name of the show.
Harry Farm Dress.
Yes.
And the last one is...
So this one is Forficulus homonyms.
Ooh.
Forficulus homonyms.
I don't think forficulus is a word. You want to... So if you look up, I typed in forficulus.
Yeah.
I finally got it on the 10th time with my sausage fingers.
Yeah. I bet you did. Try using your penis.
But for...
Okay.
You would have got it first time.
You would have gotten it right on there. I can only imagine what's touched that phone screen.
Oh.
Just wait until you take a nap and I'll rub it all over your face. That's right. I don't know how much car napping you have done. Are you familiar with the?
Is it while I'm driving?
Not while you're driving.
Using my Apple Maps. That's how I got here.
Try to cut down on the car napping while I'm driving.
Right.
No, if you've got to go somewhere, but you're a little bit early, or you've just had a big meal. Maybe right before you go into church, you might take a short nap, or you might go visit your father in the retirement home, but you're just not quite right there.
Yeah.
You've never done any car napping?
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Just
Once in a blue moon, you could
once
say.
in a blue moon. Yeah. Not often.
You got something to go along with this, or are you just doing a fact check?
No, I'm just trying
Taking
to...
a poll.
Just trying to... Yes. Yes. All right. So I discovered when I worked for, a company, I was in a company vehicle, and sometimes I would go somewhere and I would take a nap.
Ooh.
Oh, were you caught?
No. Well, sort of. It was pretty clear what was going on. Car napping
Oh, okay.
in, sort of
Was the
around.
car
Wasn't
shaking?
it UPS?
It
Wasn't
was
it
not.
UPS fan?
It wasn't. Anywho.
It was a white van with no windows.
It had windows.
Excuse me, young lady. Would you like some candy?
No.
Hold on, I'm taking a nap.
No.
Hold on to this for a minute.
Wow. I should have seen this coming. I should have. No, so I'm napping away, and this intellectually challenged individual,
Okay, somebody we would hang out with.
but I mean like really intellectually challenged.
Oh, okay.
I'd use another word, but that's inappropriate.
allowed to
I've
use
been
that
told
word.
I can't use that fucking word, Andrew.
Right.
Came up and opened the door.
Well, you know how some kids. I had the pleasure of handing out Halloween candy one night.
There was some left.
on Halloween. There was some left.
Good thing it was
early.
Halloween. You were
It
handing
was
them out.
early.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Why are the children
I was
coming up
getting
to our
worried.
house so
29th.
often? With,
It was after Thanksgiving Halloween candy. Excuse me. You want to
Would
come
you
to
like
my
some
door?
candy?
right, so you're handing out candy to children. Go
Right,
on.
handing out candy to the children. And one child was so fucking bold that he just opened the door and took the candy away. He came into my fucking house. And I got up off the couch. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
On that,
Dude,
when
I got it.
When I took my son trick or treating for the first time, he went in, he knocked on the door, started walking into the house. But he was 2, so I
Right.
mean, I thought it was really cute.
Right.
But it could have been seen at like that kind of situation.
This kid was like 10.
He was like 20.
Fucking teenagers.
I went trick or treating when I was 13, and I didn't really know the neighbor that much, and he said, "You're too old. You
Right.
should go."
Yeah. What were you dressed up as? Nothing.
I don't know. Yeah, it could have been shit guy.
Hey, Mom, I'm going out.
Right. I'm the candy gremlin. Give me some. I need it, motherfucker.
Listen, you asshole. I'm going to egg your house another Stone Age. Give me a fucking Snickers. So, back to your story about the child breaking into
Oh
your
yeah.
car.
So he wasn't a child. He was a young man. But he
how young?
opens the door. I don't know.
13,
18,
20?
18, 19.
Was this
Oh,
mid
okay.
nap? It was mid nap too.
It was mid nap. Yeah, I'm fast asleep. This young man opens the door and he says, "Hey, are you sleeping?" And I was like,
No.
"Yeah." I'm conflicted on whether I should knock you the fuck out or not.
Well, if he was over 18, I don't know if it would be considered a
But I
child
mean, he had
abuse.
ridden up on his bicycle, and I just got the vibe like he rides everywhere on his bicycle.
I
And
bet
people
he
talk to
does.
him and give him
Yep.
$1
And some candy.
and some candy.
Yep.
And yeah. And this kid opens the door, and I thought, the fuck are you doing?
Mm.
So forevermore, the rule was lock the motherfucking door
Especially when you're taking a nap.
while you're
Yeah.
car
Yeah,
napping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that some
Rando.
rando doesn't walk over. Are you napping?
He was just
That
concerned
was
for your
probably
health.
how it
Just
went.
fucking meditate, dickhead. Come a little closer so I can meditate on your head, you fuck stick.
Wow.
Fast Eddie, thoughts?
No.
No thoughts?
Although I've never had anybody come up to my window during a car nap and
But
Especially
you've done some
you
check
car
on
napping.
my health and then get pissed off about it.
He wasn't. I don't think that was what he was.
He was doing what do they call
you were
wellness
dead.
check?
He thought you were
Wellness
dead.
check.
Dude, it was like 10:30 in the morning.
Are you dead, mister?
He was making a public service announcement.
Can I
I
take
was-
your wallet?
Parked under a tree. Right. Whack. Do you want to try? What's in the box? So yeah, it's nothing that can hurt you. It's nothing that is
too gross.
Right. It's nothing that's gross.
Is it lint from your dryer?
It's
Shit.
It's from his belly button.
He's made a little man out of it. Jesus Christ.
It's yeah.
All right. Let it be known I'm sticking my hand
So
in
wait,
the
do we
box.
make a guess each person, or we guess?
No,
afterwards?
everybody. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, everybody feels the object, and then we talk
and you
about
can
it.
say things like, "Ugh," or I don't know what I have a pretty good idea, stuff like that. But
All right.
don't say
This is awesome. We can say like, this feels
it's
great.
nothing that's alive. It's not a cat or a tarantula.
I know exactly what it is.
Do you?
You already
Yes.
know? No,
When I tell you the story, you're gonna say, "No fucking way."
yeah, that's
You know what that is?
I think I do.
Yeah.
Shit.
I hope that's not one that's been occupied.
in your wall.
I read about
Yes.
these in a book somewhere. I don't know.
like,
I really don't know what they're for.
My home ec teacher was telling me about
if
it.
I did once upon a time, I've forgotten.
So before you say what you think it is, which it sounds like you all know exactly what it is,
Where'd you find it?
I did not find it anywhere. It was a gift from my sister, Gretchen. She went to.
They say that the thought of the gift really matters the
hell?
most.
So this is the story. She went to the health department. She was traveling somewhere, and you had to get
Europe.
shots. Could be Europe. I don't know.
Okay.
But
And-
apparently, you go and get like weird shots for whatever. And while she was there, there
were just
was
handing these out.
they were, and there were many sizes. And she said, "I want you to
Get one from
So
my
she got an
brother.
extra small one for you? Damn.
She did. She got giant. She said, "I want you to think big, or go for the gold." And I said, "Okay, thanks. It's kind of fucking weird that you should give me a."
But we don't even know what it actually is yet.
Let's not say what it is yet.
Oh, no?
No, because we haven't told that. We haven't told the.
Oh,
the
you have
viewership.
to.
We haven't revealed the information. But is it ribbed for your pleasure?
It's never been
It's
used.
flavored.
It better not have been.
It could be. It's never been opened, and I can't imagine it will be.
Is it Magnum?
It is, as a matter of fact.
See, that's why you know it's a lie.
Let's see that big boy. There it is.
Whoa!
Wow, I haven't seen one of those in years.
I never had a
Shocked
Magnum.
that you've ever
never
seen
got a
one.
Magnum.
Is Magnum the manufacturer or
Yeah.
the size?
I think it's supposed to be the size.
The size, yeah.
All right, so the last dream I had was I'm on a TV show
Okay.
like Graham Norton or Johnny Carson or something like that.
Okay.
And we're doing the show and tell. And I'm sitting next to Hulk Hogan. And then there's another dude who's sitting next. So Hulk's on one side.
Now, which era of Hulk is this? Is this 80s
It's
Hulk?
like real American Hulk.
80s, 90s Hulk? Like, "Ugh,
Yeah, I think so. I think yeah.
America Hulk.
Yeah, when he was all roided out.
Right. Back in the good old days.
Back in the good
Where-
old
where he
days.
was tearing off his shirt and
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You look like somebody who was into
Wrestling.
wrestling. No,
No,
you
not really.
not you wrestling. Oh.
I don't even have. When you guys ask like worst Star Trek character, I don't know any.
The hell do you do for fun?
It was before his time.
I know it was in the mist, kind of in the mist.
You a sports guy? Or you running around in
Played
circles?
sports, played some sports, talked to girls instead.
Oh yeah,
I'm just busting
Right,
balls.
right. I got out of the basement.
I busted balls.
So I'm on the talk show. I'm on the talk show, and it's how much of a dick Ricky is.
It's a great dream.
And the dude on my left had a python, like draped around his neck or something. And for some reason,
You mean a boa constrictor or a python?
they're both
Britney
big
Spears.
snakes.
Yeah,
Okay.
the anaconda.
Anaconda. Your anaconda don't want none of that stuff.
It was wearing a magnum, so it seemed safe.
I can't get out of this
Had to chew its way out.
You put it on the tail, you jackalope.
It almost covered the whole snake.
And for some reason, I was not freaked out, which is not reality, because in reality, I hate all snakes. They freak me out.
You're like Indiana Jones.
I don't like spiders.
Worse, I also do not like spiders.
Snakes? Snakes are all right.
So this leads into a story. This is another story which can be cut out.
I look forward to it.
This is definitely getting cut.
What's that?
Yeah, this is definitely
You
getting
got to
cut.
finish the first story before you go to the second
No,
story.
not at all.
No, this is what it leads in. So I'm on this show, and that's what it leads into.
Lord.
Is this is a true story that happened where I was at a child's birthday party.
As a clown?
No, as me, as me, and I was with. This is when I was still with the wife.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
It was.
How did you know this child?
This was just a random one that
He rode up to him. He rode up to him in his white van.
It was
And said, "Would you mind coming to my birthday party?"
Sorry, honey, I gotta sleep in this car. And then maybe when we get out of the party.
It was a niece or a great niece or something like that. Jackass. Great grandnephew. I hope you'd fall down the stairs 6 times, dickhead. And so we go to this. It's kids who are into creepy crawly shit. I personally, I don't know. I don't want to have any fucking thing to do with that. But some kids are into that. You know, I know that it's a phobia with me. It's unhealthy. I know that it's okay but I just don't like them. I do not like them on a boat. I do not like them with a goat. I don't like fucking snakes and spiders. And it's like an education learning center that they've also rented out for several $100s
For a
to do
birthday
a
party.
child's birthday party. Right.
Okay.
We're all sitting around in a big group, and it's like all the family is there. It's a pretty big extended family, and so there's a lady who owns the place, and she says, "Now I understand that there are some people that don't like spiders. I'm going to walk around with this box. It's got a spider in it, and if you tell me that."
I like where this is going. I really do.
If you tell me that you don't like spiders, I won't come near you and I won't, bother you. And I said,
I do not like
okay. And so I can't remember. I think it was ahead of time. She said, anybody who doesn't like spider, raise your hand. And it was either, I don't know if anybody else raised their hand, but I fucking did. Don't come near me. I don't fucking like spiders.
Raise both hands.
Right. And so, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm like the second biggest guy in the room and all the kids look at me and I'm not saying that they look up to me, but they all,
That's the man right there, Daddy.
You are taller than that. Does he drive a white van?
He looks like that, man.
I think he was carnapping.
you. So she starts,
he was fake
He was a police
carnapping, and I went
lineup,
up to
did
see
you?
if he was okay.
and he punched me right in the throat. So she's coming around the room and I'm looking at her and she says, do you want to look at that? And I said, no. I told you I don't want to look at the fucking spider. She says, come on, everybody. And I said,
Come on, everybody's
Peer
doing it.
pressure from the spider lady.
and she says,
Took a page right out of your book. Come on.
let me, if you just try it out. And I said, listen,
Listen, lady.
I don't know what's going to happen if you come closer to me with that spider.
You can
but I
punch you in
can
the fucking throat.
I can guarantee that it's going to involve me breaking something and me telling you right now that that's happening, and I'm not going to give you any money after it happens. distance. So if you want to keep coming closer to me with that fucking spider, have at it. And then I stood up a little bit and got ready to go. And she smartly went around me. And then there's another story.
build up
Was
to
anticlimactic.
Yeah,
All right, here's an even better one.
Waiting for her to
I
take the
wanted you
spider
to
and throw it on
karate
his
chop
shoulder.
her.
All right, here's the best.
I wanted her to put the tarantula on his shoulder.
All right, here's the best story. Here's the best one. Again, I'm with the wife. We're renting this house from this dickhead landlord, and it's an old house. There was a basement in the house, and there was so there's holes in the floor. It was an easy access if you were a small creature from the basement up to the house. I'm kind of a slob, so we're watching TV and I'm eating chips, and I leave the bag of chips that are mostly eaten, but not quite fully eaten on the floor, and then we go to bed. And our bed is a futon, which is all of 3.5 inches off the floor.
This sounds like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
And in the middle of the night, we hear this kind of creakle sound. My wife wakes me up and says, I heard something. And I said, I don't hear anything. Let's go back to sleep. She said, no, I definitely fucking heard something. And I'd had enough experience to know that we're not going back to sleep until I go check out this thing. And so I get up and I'm listening, and all of a sudden I hear creakle. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Fuck.
And I go over to the bag because it's like, okay, it sounds like, all right, there's something in the bag. And I look in the bag, and it is later, after much research later on, I discovered it was a huge fucking wolf spider.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked like a tarantula, and it was, I'm not shitting you,
Yeah.
the body was
All set.
2/3 the size of my fist.
Yep.
And it was fast as fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I would have been gone.
And so 3 o'clock in the morning, I see that, I scream like a little girl. And she screams because I scream. She's much braver than I am. But when something's running at you at 3 o'clock in the morning, you scream, you jump. So we start chasing it around the house, and it runs into our bedroom.
This thing's
And there's
taunting
just
you.
like, yeah, and it's like really fast, and it's trying to get away. And people say it's more scared of you than you are of it, and that's not true. And so I'm trying to find
regroup.
Right, I'm trying to find something to crush this thing with. And a shoe sounds good, but that means I got to get a little close, and it's big. It's big. I don't want to get that close. So finally, I wrenched the curtain rod out of the closet rod. Well, all the clothes fall to the ground, and I get this thing, and we're standing on the bed 3 inches up off the ground, and I say, all right, it's clearly hiding underneath some of the furniture. You move the furniture, and I'll beat it with this half a pound, fucking curtain rod. She's okay. So she moves the furniture, and this thing takes off, and I'm trying to beat it, but my aim is really, really bad. And at one point, she pulls out her gun, and I say no.
She did?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It was a little 25 caliber gun, but I knew it was going to be loud, and don't be putting holes in the floor in the house. It's not going to do any good.
Or
If you had
a
a shotgun, maybe, but not. I beat it.
You shoot it?
We didn't shoot it. I got her to put the gun down. I finally hit
So I
it
started
enough,
blasting.
and it stops. That's not good enough for me. You need to take it outside. It's like, all right, fine, I'll take it. She said, and put it on the grill and set it on fire. And I said, I think it's dead. She said, no, I want to make sure. So at 4:30 in the morning, I walk outside.
Grilling spiders.
I put this thing inside of a newspaper, and because I don't want to touch it.
Doesn't look sketchy at all.
Very tough wolf spider. Right. Not
That fucking PETA on her ass.
I take this thing outside, I put it on the grill, and then I douse it with lighter fluid and set it on fire. And it catches on fire.
It
and I
crawled
watch
away.
It burn. Yeah, it was a rough night. And we still talk about that when I talk to her on the phone. We still talk about that. This has been Fairly Harmless. I'm Andrew.
I'm James.
I'm Ricky.
And I'm Fast Eddie. Once again, this has been Fairly Harmless. Missing the point on, wait, what's the point? Fairly Harmless is available on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, YouTube, and Pocket Casts. Our musical accompaniment provided by the Boston Horns, East Coast Funk. Their music is available for streaming and purchase on most media platforms. For Fairly Harmless, this has been your announcer, Fast Eddie. See you soon.
My
All
Little
right.
Pony? My Little Pony? Is that a
Yeah.
reference to something?
Fast Eddie.
Oh, they were digging deep on that one.
That's something we talked about, but it got
Cut. Fuck, I wish that hadn't gotten cut. Oh, man, that was so fucking funny.
That
when
was pretty
Buck was
good. Wait,
there.
what was the name of the
You know what? I'll do something. I'll put it as a
Something
bumper
from the cutting
at
room
the
floor?
end of this fucking
That's what you need to do.
episode.
what is the main character in My Little Pony?
Buck? Pink Tinkle.
Big tingle.
You like it. You like it.